What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel, man. And today is a beautiful day, as y'all can see, in Arizona, man. Yes, I'm gonna start shooting my videos in the afternoon, as y'all can see, like, cause it's kind of getting dark here because it is crazy hot right now. So I'm finally getting my first true experience of what Arizona summers is like here. Like, this is the second day that I have discovered that it is 110 degrees here, man. Crazy. Like, it feels like when the window's down and you're driving, it feels like a blow dryer is like smacking me in the face every time. So it's like windows up, air conditioning on every time, man. So yeah, not doing content outside except for early in the mornings, which is too dark, or in the afternoons, which this is what it looks like right now, man. So a little bit cooler, a little bit better for me to shoot content. So with that being said, we're gonna jump straight into the content already, man, which is the 2024 Camaro pricing, man. This is the last year of the Camaro, this body style, the ZL1s, the LTs, the V6, you name it. If you want a Camaro, it's the last year for it, man. And the pricing has finally been introduced, man. You can go to Chevy, like I told y'all. Check it out. Check out the collector edition. Y'all know how I feel about that, but I know some people like it, so I'm not going to discredit that with you guys. But I know you guys was curious about the pricing, and here it go, because I actually have it. And it looks like GM also announced another one. If you don't want the collector edition, it's called the Garage 56. So I'm sharing the pictures here with the Panther collection. I call it the Panther collection, or the whatever collection you want to call it, but I'm just calling it like the Black Panther collection because that's how my mind is wrapped around it. So y'all can see what that looks like, and also y'all can see what the Garage 56 look like. So I got the prices here on my phone, so I'm just gonna walk you guys like through it, but it's also gonna be shared on the screen here. So far, compared to like the SS, 1SS, the difference between like the 1SS and the 2SS, the price is like a 5K difference. It never used to be like that, but it seems like now during the year, like the suppliers and stuff, it's like definitely going up on these prices. So like as of now, if you want to get a 1SS coupe is like 38,900. We just gonna round everything up to like 39K. That's before you add any type of package. The 1LE package for the SS still haven't changed. It's still $7 grand if you want the SS 1LE package on here. If you want the copper-free brake version, if you guys don't know the difference between the two, the copper-free brake version pretty much give you the ZL1 brakes and rotors. That's the difference between the two, because it's made for like the West Coast people, so pretty much California, so they give them a bigger brake pad and save some parts. So that's the difference between the two. If you guys was wondering what's the difference between the copper-free version and the SS version, so that is the difference. So if you want the ZL1 parts, you got it. So yeah, that's that there. So that's the difference between there. Everything else is pretty much the same. If you decide to get a ZL1 just by itself, ZL1 1LE, I don't know why they have it on here, but they're still selling those cars. Some people are lucky enough to get those cars if they can, but the wait is pretty much long. Like as y'all see, 100 Gang Nate had to wait 14 months for his ZL1 1LE, and then he got rid of it for a Honda Civic Type R. So yeah, major shout out to him on that, and major shout out to the MOC too, like Q the Chaotic. When I got the Rapid Blue SS 1LE, he got the Rapid Blue ZL1, then he got rid of that for a. So he got Acura Type S, man, on the way. Shout out to him, and then shout out to Race Car Friends, because he had a SS 1LE as well, but then he traded in for a Subaru WRX and a Honda Civic Type R2. So I'm the only Camaro fanboy left for you guys. But with that, yes, the ZL1 1LE package is still $7,500. But I know you guys can look at that yourself, because I got it all on the screen. But we're gonna get to like what makes this really expensive, man. Like based on how Chevy is not giving no horsepower jumps and no just a lot of like badge upgrades and like vinyls that they selling to people, it's like crazy. Like if you want to get the Garage 56 edition package, that by itself alone is 12 grand, man. And as y'all see here, that's on a ZL1. So if you imagine that on a ZL1 price, which is 72, or if you want a convertible, that's 78. You tack that on, that's like 82,000. Like, we're getting to like truck prices. There's so many cars that you can get that I feel that is like better. Don't get me wrong, for 80,000, that's pretty steep for a Camaro, man. That's really steep. If you want the collector's edition is 15. So if you guys really want the, I'm gonna call it the Black Panther Camaro, the Black Panther Camaro, if you want a ZL1, just the coupe, 72 plus 15, man, you at like 90K, man, if you include taxes on top of that, man, not including dealer markup. So that is real steep. 90K for a ZL1 now, man. You can get like a ZL1 with an Elite for like 80K back then a couple years ago. Now it's just like, so it's like, it's a car that, are you sure this is something that you want? Because I mean, you're gonna come out a pretty penny for something that hasn't been upgraded performance wise, and you're getting just a badge upgrade. You're getting a nice Shinola watch. You're getting the matte black paint, which I feel is phenomenal. I seen it on a BMW, what a matte paint looks like, and it's phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but it's just on a Camaro, it's like, man, that's pretty steep for how much they're charging. That's just my opinion, but it is what it is there. Also, if you decide to get the, if you don't decide to get the ZL1, the collector editions are offered on the SS, it's offered on the LT1s, and it's offered on the V6 trims. So if you decide to get the collector's edition on the SS, it's about $6 grand. If you decide to get it on the LT1, it's about $5,500. And if you decide to get it on the V6, it's $5 grand. So there you go. So on top of the price of the vehicle, so we all know like the V6 option is like 3,200. So I'm just rounding up numbers. So if it's 3,200, you know, it's gonna be like the price of a base model SS. We just gonna put it like that. By the time you put taxes and all that stuff in, out the door. If you decide to get it a SS in the collector's edition, it's pretty much gonna be like the price of a we add all the, if you get a 1SS or a 2SS, if you get a 1SS, it's pretty much gonna put you at like almost one LE prices, or it's pretty much gonna put you right at like a 2SS or a souped up LT1. So depends on how you want to play with the configurator. I believe it's up and live, man. Y'all can go ahead to Chevy site, check it out, man. But that is the pricing. I got it floated on the screen here for you guys to look at it and pause as I'm talking about it. Man, these are just my opinions, but it's official. It's out here for the 2024 Camaro. If you want to get a Camaro, be sure to go out to the dealer and get it, man, while you can. There is going to be an overhaul of people trying to get these cars. A lot of people are going to be trying to price hike. A lot of people are going to be trying to want the cars, want to get these cars because everybody wants the last year Camaro. But it's a lot of people ahead of you, man. It's a lot of people ahead of you guys, and there's a lot of dealers that's not going to get allocation and take your money. So make sure that when you go to the dealerships, as I've been saying in my GM ordering process, because that haven't changed except for a few little things if y'all been keeping up with my channel. But make sure you go to a dealership that give you a refundable deposit, not a non-refundable deposit, because if you guys get to the dealerships and they give you like a non-refundable deposit, you pretty much stuck there, and you're trying to be stuck with like a Chevy product or whatever product or car that they selling, man. You don't want to be in that predicament. So I'm telling you guys that now. So be sure to ask consistently, do they have allocation? Majority of these dealerships is not probably going to get those ZL1 allocations because it's just very small, especially the collector's edition. If there's 350 of them, very small chance you're going to get one of those. If you get one, you're lucky. I feel like the SS will be more attainable for the public, but as far as like everybody trying to get a ZL1 or a ZL1 one that lead collector's edition, not gonna happen. Now you may get a ZL1, but nothing with the collector's edition on there. You may get a few. They haven't limited the Garage 56 edition, so I feel like we'll see more of those around. but not the Black Panther, I would call it, the edition there. So that's gonna wrap this video up, man. If y'all like videos of car content like this, y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.